next is a bit of footage that I've just taken walking around the outside into the rear of the van. You'll see by the rest of this video what's been kitted out in it, and hopefully I'll be able to reuse a lot of the equipment, well, the fittings and things like the cabling, wiring. There's a lot of potentially good wiring. I've had the hookup outside. I had to wait a day to get just one of the free pin, like the free phase connections to hook that up. So basically normal caravan or camping connector to normal 240 volt house free pin plug. So I've got one of them, connected it up to run an extension. I had to build an extension because I had cable, but yeah, so built that, connected it to the house mains through the three phase socket in the side. That's already fitted, and happy to say 90% of the box body power sources, whether it's the plug fittings and the various of lighting connections work. So 90% of the back of that has good wiring in the sense that it turns on. So top of my head, there's probably 8 to 10 plug sockets working. Lighting, so the strip lighting, this is all 240 at the moment, to be ran off external power source. So 2 strip lightings work. One of the air vents comes on, the other one didn't work instantly, so I need to look into that, find out what's going on there. Lights, water pump, I can hear that sort of clicking in. What else is in there? X-ray machine might be working. That's it's obviously being removed. You can probably see at some point there's the 240 cable coming up from the centre of the floor, so that'll have gone up through the dentist seat that would have been fitted. Oh, it used to be a dentist wagon. Might not have mentioned that. It used to be a NHS dentist wagon for travelling around schools and such. So yeah, so that I'd have had power going into it, whether it's for lighting or blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm going to track a few of the cabling points. Like, for example, the X-ray. Find out where that goes. Find out where the switches go. What's usable. I'm gonna keep the 240. With it being there, it'd be criminal to sort of take it all out. Because if we do go travelling, there will be times when we go to places where we are able to go into mains. So it'd be crazy not to use that 240 capability and have all our mod cons going off grid, sleeping in the middle of a forest, out in the wilderness. We won't be running obviously a lot of those things. Do plan on having solar panels, which would then require an inverter to take it up to the 240. So yeah, it's all in the planning stage. Quite frustrating at the moment. I don't have any of my tools. They're at work, which I don't have access until next week. So the few bits and bobs I do have consist of a little cordless drill, a few screwdrivers, like a Leatherman multi-tool. That's pretty much it. So I'm limited in what I can do. I've got no spanners, sockets, that kind of thing, and they're pretty key. Doors. Do not like the double doors in the middle. It just takes up too much of the space that is inside. For starters, the open inwards, no good, because that's just eating up really good space, so they need to come out. And I don't think I'm going to keep them where they are, so I might box the back off, put a door to the side of the rear, single door opening outwards, or potentially one on the passenger side, where you'd have a sliding door, but just a single door. Yeah, so again, it's things I'm just sort of mulling over. Next video is going to be full strip. I say full strip. Rip out all the cabinets.
Well, that's better than expected. So take off 5 maybe. Take 5 off for insulation, and that's 1.6. So I'm going to have to add about 30 to put a full double in.